What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? This is episode 48 of Resident Bummer. We got the Fulcrum hosting again. This is going to be the 49th episode ever released. Obviously, you can't forget that episode 0 is still there. We are like a week away from 2026, which is, well, that's pretty crazy. Excuse me for bumping everything on the fucking table while I'm trying to do this intro. Health check right now. I don't know. I cried a little bit at work today, but other than that, I'm good. So I don't know, like an 8 out of 10, maybe. Clothing check right now is going to be, wouldn't you know it? Pair of basketball shorts. Excuse me while I readjust the microphone here. This is a tricky process. I don't know why I'm doing this after I start recording, but that sounds like shit. That's awesome. I've got basketball shorts on. I'm just chilling at home. So what else? And a fucking Deadpool t-shirt on. It's not like crazy giant Deadpool on it. It's just like in the little breast pocket has like a little Deadpool coming out of it. The motivation check. I'm not too bad right now. I got an empty house, so I can speak kind of loud. I think like an 8. Sure. I'm gonna have to start reading my journal, so I'll do that now. This is, I believe, Friday, December 19th. Is when this day of, when this collection of journaling entries begins. Set 48, day 1, 2:25 p.m. Wake up, shit, shower, brush, and watch a bit more of Red vs. Blue. I didn't list any type of seasons here, so this might have been like season 10. Season 11 is not really like my favorite. It kind of drops off. But I don't know, I do like a lot of the stuff from season 1 to season 10. I change and drive into work. I am already in a I'm already in a pissy mood before clocking in, I guess. It's it's in the journal. I don't even really remember this. 2:35 p.m. I say hi to Pierce and Rich. Then I clock on and get to work. Thankfully, I try not to let my coworkers know that I'm in a bad mood. And I try not to let it show to anybody ever, really. Because it's like, what's the point? Misery. I don't really need company while I'm miserable. Let's see. Work blows, as usual. I update my journal when it's dead and I have nothing better to do in the store. 7:40 p.m. I also have not responded to Penny. She messaged me in the morning with like a lot of stuff. I didn't really know how to respond. There's really no excuse. But I guess I need to do something before I respond. And I just don't know what to do. So I'll keep playing games and watching TV. That's a good idea, right? I do eventually text John and Desmond, ask about their plans for the week. I guess I'll try playing and watching some stuff with friends. Eventually I leave work, and then I boot up Assassin's Creed 4 after exchanging some words with Desmond over text message. Let's see, we're moving on here. I do go to bed at some point during the night. I'm sure I may have played a little bit of Hogwarts, but I didn't journal anything past that. I go to bed, and then I wake up Saturday, December 20th. Oh my god, another day. Set 48, day 2. Question mark here for this entry. I completely forgot to journal throughout the day, apparently. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I shave, and I brush to prepare for a date with Shara. I think I mentioned Shara in the last episode. It's a match that I made on, I think we matched on Bumble. We're meeting at a coffee shop. I arrive and then we meet inside. We talk for about an hour and then we head over to her place. We're there we watched the first season of The Office, the American version. Eventually, we do start making out. Then I head home with, man, I don't know, this is gross to talk about, but it's like my underwear is completely soaked with fucking, it's pre-cum. Let's see. I do jerk off pretty soon after getting home. It's fucking messy. It's a lot. Very voluminous. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh no. What the fuck? I watch season 10 of Red vs. Blue and finish it until I watch episodes 7, 8, and 9 of season 6, Community with Penny, or maybe it's 6, 7, 8, because I don't know. I didn't have the heart to say it while I was there watching the episode, but holy cow, I don't really care for that episode where they're making a fake movie about Chang. It's like there are definitely some good jokes in there, but I think maybe like 70% of that episode is just like, fuck, this is not good. I'm not really a fan of that episode. After that, I watched Spy Kids 4 with Jack and Chud. While watching it, I get extremely tired during the viewing, and I almost pass out. I have to go and lay down as we're finishing the movie towards the end. He does load up a lot of other movies and shows, and he's talking about a lot of stuff after we finish. Then I eventually, towards the very end, I get nauseous, and I'm like, hey, I gotta go, I'm getting tired, is what I said, but I immediately, after I hang up, I go and turn on my tub, get the water running, and then I don't know why, but I just vomit. I didn't have anything to drink, I wasn't really smoking like crazy, maybe a little bit, I don't know. And then it takes a while, but I clean it all up with the shower. I turn the shower nozzle on, and that washes it all down the drain. Then I just calm down in the shower until I crawl out and hop into bed. And I think I just go to bed from that point, which will bring us to, I believe, Sunday, December 21st. Moving on, set 48, day 3. 12:30 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I watch a little bit of Red vs. Blue Season 1. So this is after I finished Season 10. I just went back and started rewatching Season 1 a little bit. As much as I've rewatched Season 1, I hardly really remember it. There are definitely moments imprinted, but there are in-between moments as well that get lost. So it's I only watched, back in the day, I didn't really watch it a whole lot, so I've only rewatched it a couple of times, Season 1 at least, over the years, and then I never really pushed all the way past into Season 2 and Season 3, but I did just recently, got all the way through Season 10. I get dressed eventually and drive into work. When it's time, I say hi to Ben, Anna, and Rich. Ben leaves immediately. I wish it was Anna leaving, but it's Ben. Then I clock on and get to work. 2:05 p.m. Rich tells me that Claire Obscure's Game of the Year was revoked due to AI assets found within the game. That's pretty nuts. I'm wondering, I didn't look further into that, but I'm wondering if they're gonna pick another winner, or if they're gonna have no winner, or I don't know how that works. But moving on, question mark for this next entry. Eventually I clock off and I get home, chill while streaming some games for an hour or two, till I dress up and take off to hang out with Shara again. I arrive, and then we start watching The Office. Pretty soon we start making out. Then we make our way to her bedroom, and man, it's gonna get graphic. I do pull her boobs out and I start sucking on them. Then I tried to, for the first time ever, put a condom on, but I can't get it figured out. And I also, it's like, if you start taking a while, things start to recede. After a few minutes of trying to get it on, I say we can just mess around with our hands for the night. Long story short, we both finished up. Then I take off after that, get home, keep playing some more Assassin's Creed 4, trying to get back into it. Eventually I do hop off for the night and rewatch Season 1 of Red vs. Blue. Continue to rewatch it and I finish it. I know a lot of it by heart at this point, because I've rewatched it recently enough to the point where it's like, kinda, like in my journal it says I know a lot of it by heart now. Kinda. The familiarity fades in and out. Certain scenes, good lord, why am I fucking talking like an idiot right now? Certain scenes I remember a lot. But anyways, at some point I shut off my Xbox and head to bed for the night, which moves us on to Monday, December 22nd, Set 48, Day 4. At 3 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I turn on some Red vs. Blue to watch a little bit more before work. Eventually I change and drive into work. Clock on, say hi to Anna, Rich, Pierce. They inform me that Anna's going to be talked to later in the week. It was supposed to be today, but the holidays are just so busy they can't talk to her. I'm not holding out hope. It seems like she can just really do whatever she wants, and they won't ever find time to talk to her. No real consequences or fear of higher action. It is fucked up. But anyways, I take my break at some point and update my journal while I'm doing that. Eventually I leave for work, or excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying that. I leave work and I get home, stream some Assassin's Creed for a while until I swap over to Hogwarts. Still a pretty fun game. I don't do much else for the night until I eat some chicken nuggets and a few ice cream bars. And then I head off to bed. Moving on, this is Set 48, Day 5, 10:40 a.m. This is Tuesday, December 23rd. I wake up, a shit, shower, brush, and watch YouTube until I get back to bed. It's 2 days from Christmas. I can't wait. Then I get changed for work. 12:40 p.m. I drive and clock on, say hi to Rich, Anna, and Pierce before getting to work. It sucks. Also, nothing important or cool happens. It still sucks at 2:55 p.m., wouldn't you figure? At some point, Rich and Anna leave. 3:10 p.m., I take a trip to the bathroom and update my journal while I'm in there. Not much to update, though. Today is boring. That's like 4 different updates about how nothing fucking happened. 3:50 p.m., when I hop on break, I start, I guess I start crying while I'm on break. It's quick, excuse me, I'm stumbling over my fucking fat tongue right now, apparently. When I hop on a break, I start crying, which is quickly interrupted by Pierce. He walks into the kitchen, but he doesn't, walk back to see me at all. He just, sits up there. Thankfully, I brought some paper towels back, so I was already drying the tears as they entered my eyes. But that's the final entry I have for this day. I think I just got home and probably played some more games and streamed them when I was at home. I don't think anything really crazy happened, but moving on, this is going to be Wednesday, December 24th, Set 48, Day 6, and Day 7 is also crammed into this journal entry because I didn't update my journal on Christmas Eve at all. I was too busy celebrating. Calm down. Wednesday, question mark for this time entry. Wake up, shit, shower, brush, and get ready for work while watching Red vs. Blue Season 11. When it's time, I drive and clock on, say hi to Rich, Ben, and Anna. Thankfully, Anna leaves pretty quickly. Then I talk with Rich and Ben about Christmas. We close the store early due to the Christmas of the Eve nature of that night. You know what I'm trying to say. I didn't say it right, but you know what I'm trying to say. Then I get back home and prepare my gifts eventually. An hour or so later, my mom and dad get back home. We talk about dinner. Soon after, my sister arrives with her family. Me and my dad go to pick up our dinner. Some poor souls are apparently working till 9 p.m. at the restaurant we picked it up from. I'm sure some people are working at other places even later, but oh well, not me. I got off at 5 p.m., so I'm good to go. I eat, and we all love the living room. Oh, excuse me, we all go to the living room. I don't know why that auto-corrected in my journal to love, but we all go to the living room to open gifts. It's a very late Christmas, so gift opening is short. My sister leaves shortly after. Check out more of the 8-hour 8K fireplace video from the Regulation podcast. I put it on, and me and my dad explore the little Easter eggs that the Regulation crew set up in there. That video, it's a neat little video if you haven't seen it. It's an 8-hour long, non-looping fireplace video. Just look up Regulation Podcast Fireplace if you want to find that. I'm sure I'm saying that for nobody, though. Yeah, we spot, like, everything past the 2-hour mark. We kind of scrubbed through after that. It took about 2 hours to get through gift giving. Or to put it on a little bit before, I think. Then I head back upstairs. Well, after that, my fucking journal is grammatically destroyed. I don't understand. Then I head upstairs after a while of that. I put my clothes in the washing machine because my dog went outside and shit. And then when he came back in, he still had some shit on his ass, and I didn't realize that. And he jumped all over me, and that's great. So I washed my clothes, and then I go to bed after playing some more Assassin's Creed 4. Fall asleep in my chair for a little bit, so I realize that's when I need to head to bed, and I do that. Yeah, I fall asleep in my chair, then I crawl into bed and pause I was listening to a bit of the Regulation podcast to check and see what they had mentioned about the fireplace video, and if there was any bits that we missed or saw that they talked about. Eventually I head to bed. Merry Christmas, or whatever. Or excuse me, Thursday morning. Merry Christmas, or whatever, I should say. Question mark this entry. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, stream some Hogwarts until I head downstairs and watch Die Hard with my parents for the first time. Or I guess I watched Die Hard for the first time with my parents. There you go. It's a pretty good movie, but there are some points like in between the actions and like the quoted sequences that are just, I don't know, it felt a little boring in some spots. It felt like it could have been an hour and a half. They could have like just gotten the good bits in there. I don't know, it's definitely not a bad movie, I will say that. Then I make some chicken nuggets to get some food in my stomach before the lunch is done cooking. It's taking too long. Eventually the prime rib that my dad is making is done, though, and my sister arrives with her family, and we eat a lot of food. I grab some snickerdoodles as well. I also start drinking some alcohol. I finished off 5 of the drinks on Christmas Eve, but one of my Mike's Hard lemonades was sitting in the fridge still, so I finished that one off, and then I drank, let's see, we spent a lot of time hanging out and celebrating, but I drank like 3 or 4 beers, a shot of like banana liquor drink with cream in it. It was pretty tasty. Yeah, eventually I do head back to my room with a drink, and I start feeling like I drank too much. Thankfully, I didn't throw up or anything. I just was pretty smashed for a lot of the night, and I eventually get to bed. I don't throw up in my sleep, so I don't fucking choke on my own vomit, which is perfect. The Fulcrum lives to see another Christmas, hopefully. Set 49, day 1. This is the day after Christmas. We could not be further away from fucking Christmas. God damn it. That's kind of annoying, but yes, Friday, December 26th, set 49, day 1, 2:45 p.m. I wake up, I shit, I shower, I brush, and I chill on YouTube until I eventually change for work. I drive in, say hi to Anna and Rich, then I get to work. Eventually Anna leaves, and I ask Rich when she's getting fired. He says that they won't be talking to her today. I knew it was going to happen. Apparently we didn't lock the doors right on Christmas Eve as well, and the alarm went off. If you remember the character's son that appeared like half a year ago, or 7-8 months ago on the podcast. It's been a while since I've mentioned Sun, but I do, man, I hate her. She's not great. Every time I talk to her, she just has nothing useful or constructive to say. It just kind of just seems like she's waiting until I leave, and it's like, good, I'm done dealing with that person. I feel the same way, though. I don't want to be in the same room with her ever. I would rather not deal. Anyways, she had to solve the crisis of the unlocked doors, which caused an alarm to sound on the night of Christmas Eve, apparently. I was learning about this. Let's see, I'm so glad. It's shitty to say, but I'm really glad that she had to deal with it on Christmas Eve. She couldn't just, relax. But it's true. She doesn't deserve it. 5:10 p.m. Clock off and drive to grab a couple of gifts for my dad at the mall. After I get off of work, his gift was too small to fit his hands. I bought him a pair of gloves, and they did not fit him. I do buy a couple of gifts, small gifts, and then get home. I ask Penny if she wants to watch some Community. She says okay. So we end up watching Season 6, Episode 9, which is the giant hand one, I think. No, it's not. That's Season 6, Episode 10, because there's 10, 11, 12, 13, the last 4. Okay, I got it right now. That's Season 6, Episode 10 is what we watched, and then we ended up watching the paintball episode immediately after that. It's not terrible, but I think it's probably the least interesting of all the paintball episodes. At 6:15 p.m., we watched we watched the incest episode with Garrett. After that, we finish up the show with the final episode. Penny does thank me for introducing the show to her. I say thank you for watching it with me. And then I get ready to record episode 48 of the podcast, which actually features most of one day from set 49. That's fucking value, okay? We do value here at the Resident Bummer podcast. Speaking of which, I'm going to move into the outro, which is almost non-existent. The week's rating is going to be... This wasn't a terrible week. It was like an 8 out of 10. Getting a lot of 8 out of 10s this week. The word count for this week was 68,625 words journaled. Also, am I really making a podcast, or am I just jerking off?